Good evening to everyone from the Body, Mind, Soul live talk, TGIF with Christina over here. And tonight we have only me in the session, and I'm a little kalam kabut, a little nervous at this point of time as I speak, because all my technical support somehow tonight just couldn't make it. So I'm hoping that, we could have more people to come in and join me this Friday night, because I am going to talk about this thing. Let me see. Let me pull it out. The beauty of I am alone. Hi, Leah. Hi. How are you? If you don't mind, can just hop over to Facebook or YouTube so you can also type in your comment with me. Today we are going to share about or discuss about, are you a giver or a taker? What is your view, and what is, how you feel about it, or what is your experience about it? What is your first thought when you read about this as well, Leah? So do come over on YouTube or Facebook. All you need to do is just search Body Mysore Magazine, because one thing about Facebook and YouTube is if you so happen to make any comment, I can actually flash out on the screen. Unlike Instagram, it's really like just me. It's very singular. It's not so much of both ways, you see. So I always enjoy to have conversation with all the audience who are here together with me tonight. So how is everyone doing? And for those who are based in Malaysia, and if you happen to be celebrating Chinese New Year, which is happening like in a week time, this year, rather, the beginning of the year is a little short for all of us who are celebrating Chinese New Year. So how is your Chinese New Year prepping so far? Has you actually, prep your room, prep your living hall spaces? I start to see lots of decorations, images from all my friends who are sharing with us on Facebook and even Instagram, showing us, they are really getting into the mood of Chinese New Year. How about you? Somehow this year I didn't manage to go to a lot of shopping malls, so I can't really enjoy the decoration. I'm truly hoping that, when Chinese New Year kicks, I will have some time, of course, practicing SOP with the government standard. So let me know, how is everyone doing right now? How is your Friday so far? Today I experienced a crazy traffic. I hope not everyone is having the same experience with me. And I believe it's because of the New Year. The Chinese New Year is coming very, very soon. So how is everyone doing? So let me know. And also, do a favor for me. You can invite your friend to join me tonight, just like by LNS, like and share this live talk, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook on our page. You can just invite your friends to hop in and join with me. Are you a giver or a taker? I'm going towards the end, we're going to play a simple game that when I was doing some research online, and I found this question and this simple game is quite interesting to know, to determine in a way whether with our awareness, do we know whether we are a taker, a giver, or maybe a matchmaker or a matcher. So what is a matcher? Later, maybe I can share it later based on some research that I've done. So what inspired me to actually talk about this tonight is because I have just realized myself that, all this while I am a person who don't really know how to ask for help. In a way, I do not know how to receive. But why did I label the topic, are you a giver or a taker, rather than are you a giver or a receiver? There is a reason behind. Okay, so if this is your first time joining us over here, welcome to all of you, and I have something very, very important to share with you as well. Hi Eva, it's been very, very long. I didn't see you, Eva. Hardship to you, Pyong. How are you doing? I was thinking about you last week, though. I was seriously thinking about you last week. And Eva, before I go any further, I have a good news to share with everyone before I go any further with our talk. You see, tonight I'm alone over here. I don't have my technical support, and therefore, my background screen is a little messy just now. Okay, so anyway, do remember to claim your gift of joy, which is a free giveaway from all of us from Body, Mind, Soul, and it's exclusively, for Body, Mind, Soul community members. And you know what you can get is as simple as this. You will be able to get the a lip butter sponsored by Ola Natura. And also at the same time, you will also be receiving our hard copy magazine from from hold on, let me just from the Body My Soul, of course, volume 23. At the same time, you'll also be getting a emotional wellness screening of about 20 minutes. So this emotional wellness screening is very interesting, where it will be able to screen or to test out, your happiness level as well as your stress level. So of course, it is more than that. I will not spoil your joy because this is a gift of joy and it's a free gift. All you need to do is just log on to the link that I have just flashed out over here, whether on YouTube or on Facebook. Okay, with one condition, you have to be a Malaysian or someone residing in Malaysia, and also Body Mind Soul community member as well. And if you have not joined us as a Body Mind Soul community member, here you go over here where is actually free sign up for everyone, and what you get is a lot more than that. You will get to enjoy all our digital collection from volume 1 until volume 31 of Body Mind Soul magazine. And last week during our Body Mind Soul live talk on Saturday, we actually shared our latest volume, which is volume 31, that published beginning of the year 2022 with the theme The Wisdom of Love. All the articles are really angled from the angle of different level of wisdom of love, whether it's about self-love, whether it's about relationship, whether it's about love with our body, whether it's our love with the poop as well, the poop business, or whether it's love with the deceased loved one as well. So if you have not joined our Body Mind Soul community member, become a member and then claim this a gift of joy right away, because you will be walking away all these freebies totally at no cost if you collect it from our center. If you opt for deliver to your doorstep, all you need to do is just pay for the delivery fee, which is fair for everyone, isn't it? So you get to have a lip butter. I love this lip butter personally, especially when I have a dry lips and no one to kiss with. This is where you apply the lip butter, isn't it? Right? So if you resonate with me, just put a laugh face on on the comment, or just high five with me. All right. Eva, hi dear. Sorry, Christina, I've been busy settling my personal matter until now, have yet to resolve. Okay, Eva, if you need someone to speak to, you can always reach out to me or reach out to someone from us. You know where to get us. Hi, Amy. How are you tonight? I'm looking good, and I kind of like doll up for a Chinese New Year, giving you some red vibes and some flowers and floral, so that everyone will be in the vibe of Chinese New Year, which is a celebration. It's a festive of celebrations of reunions, celebrations of bonding, with families, and it's really a beautiful year where we finally get to actually meet physically, of course, under the practice of SOP. So again, I urge everyone, this a gift of joy, it's going to close on the 23rd of January, which is this Sunday. Of course, the emotion wellness screening, the expiry date will expire by 28th of February, all right? So do let us know. All you need to do is just go to the link over here that have been flashed out on your screen for the IG lovers, IG followers. Just go on to our website, www.bodymindsoul.com.my. You will see this link right away on the first screen, the first image that is pop out on your website, okay? On our website, all right? So let's go back to tonight, this thing that I really wanted to share. It's about, are you a giver or a taker? Eva, yeah, Chinese New Year around the corner. Yeah, so Eva, a lot of times, right, we are being washed over with so many different emotions, especially when it comes to personal matter. Oftentimes we feel that no one could really understand what we are going through. And, like what I've shared last week, I realized that all we needed was just a pair of ears to listen to. So if you can find someone that you trust and you believe and you're comfortable with and you feel safe with, do express whatever that you're going through with that person. If not, you can always reach out to us. Okay, we are always here for you as well. Of course, I understand, when we are going through things can be overwhelmed for us as well. So back to, are you a giver or a taker? So this is the story that I have in mind, that I wish to share with everyone, that I realized recently as well. So I always feel myself or see myself as a giver. I give. I come from a family where we are quite generous in terms of when it comes to food. So I learned these traits from my parents. My parents are very generous when it comes to food. We always invite our friends to our house for a food fest. So I've been learning all these things, and eventually, when I go on working, I always deem myself as a person that willing to share. I'm so willing to share what I know. I'm so willing to share my knowledge, my skills, to anyone who is interested to pick it up or anyone who wants to know more. But there is a but. There is a but. What is the but? So the but is, little did I know, little did I realize that there is always an expectation. Okay, so when we think of a giver, right, we always feel is very generous, very unconditional. I'm not sure about you guys, but when I associate the word with a giver, you just feel it's good vibes. It's filled with so much love. It's filled with so much unconditional giving. It just feels that way, right? But when I thought I am a giver, I didn't realize I do have expectation. And this is something that kind of drained myself a little bit when I give. Because just give you an example. So let's say I use back the scenario where I'm very generous and very willing to share, very willing to teach whatever that I know, all my skills, tools or things or ways of doing things, right? There is this expectation that I expect the person who are learning from me or who are picking it up from me will pick it up quick. That's one thing, and the second thing is I would expect that person to learn it once and for all and start using it and practice it. And oftentimes it upset me when I realize whatever I shared with that person is not using it, or is not practicing it, or is not finding it useful. So does this really giving with the intention of truly giving, or there is some expectation behind? And this is something that I just wish to share with everyone, to highlight to everyone as well. So when we think of giving, how do we give? What is the intention behind us giving? And this make a very clear a realization for me. And at the same time, I have certain perception about taker. I feel like a person who wants to take things from me is very wrong. I mean, this is my personal view back then, before I realized it's nothing wrong to take. If we are to kind of like change the word take to receive, like what I opened in the very beginning, why did I put it, are you a giver or a taker instead of a receiver? Because a lot of time, right? A lot of time, when we use the word take or taker, what is that feeling behind? It's like someone snatching something over from you, right? And that feeling comes with not enough. Even if I mention a person who likes to take something, it feels like it comes from not enough, Let me see what is the comment over here. I'm a giver and taker of love. I love people more than I love myself, and I expect they give me the same, but actually are not. So do you mean like you expect them to give you back the same love, but then you realize they did not give back the same love to you? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I need someone to talk to, but the issue that I find myself all my fault. Even sometimes, right? what I realized when I was going through my own emotional, whatever that we call it, it's just a hurdle in life. It's really just a hurdle in life. It's really a phase that we are going through, a journey. It's just one of the page that we need to flip through, right? And oftentimes we so drawn into the picture that was painted in that page, we ourselves unwillingly not wanting to flip it through. And sometimes all we need to is really speak to someone, Eva. If you feel you really need to speak to someone, follow your heart, Eva. Follow your heart. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. Nice seeing you. I think this is the first time I see you here. Do you mind to share with me where you come from as well? Like, are you in KL? Don't push yourself too hard. Everyone is not perfect. Find someone to talk to that you feel comfortable. I think Amy is replying to Eva. Yeah, what I love about this, about this platform, Body Mind Soul, that we created is truly to have all of you here with me every Friday or every Saturday. And we talk about things openly, and we support each other, and we comfort each other, and we inspire each other. And this is what Body Mind Soul aims to do. We always aim to impact life positively, and one of the way is me holding a space like this, and for us to really engage. No matter how many people in the room right here or in the space right here, it's good to always share to more people so that we can spread our love. Johnny Lai over here, yeah, I'm a giver. Yes. So like what Eva said, right? When we give, there is always somehow there is an expectation. And this expectation kind of drains us. And how can we surpass this? How can we surpass this? That's when I realized from the giver perspective, let's talk one by one. We talk about giving first. That's when I realized when you truly, truly, truly come from the heart of abundance, come from the space of feeling enough, come from the space of sufficient. And when you give, right, you will not expect anything. You will just give with lots of blessing, with lots of joy, with lots of happiness, with lots of abundant feeling. You get what I mean? And this takes practice. Of course, we are human. We are an emotional being. There might be sometimes certain angles, certain things. We will still call ourselves that we have expectation. But what it play an important role is, or important decision is, when you catch yourself having that expectation, what is the choice that you want to do? Who is which person you wish to become? A person that give unconditionally, or truly a person that give with some expectation? Again, I must say there is no right and wrong. Over here, we are not here to find faults in everyone, including myself and you. I really wish to open this up and create this awareness for all of us so that we move towards a more happy self. We move towards a more joyful self in everything that we do, in every little things that we experience in life. Let me see over here. Amy, go to golden space. You sure able to find someone to hear you. They don't know your family and friends, so it will be secret between you and that person. Wow, yeah. That is something that we can do as well. Oh, I guess that is why. I read Eva's comment. So Johnny, where are you from? Do let me know. So this is the giver, okay? How about taker? So if we are to replace the word taker with receiver, how would you feel then? How would you feel? Like, are you open to receive? Are you open to ask for help? Are you willing to receive things from people with gratitude, or when you receive something, you feel like you are owing a favor to that person? I always Oh my God, that's you. I never know. All right. So nice to see you, Wei Sing. So nice. I think this is the first time. Oh my God, after I know you for so long. Okay. So, one more thing that I realize is a lot of times when a person feel they are a giver, oftentimes they have certain perceptions about a taker, because that happened to me. Okay, that happened to me. It might not happen to you, but that happened to me. So like I shared before, when I said the word taker, I feel like someone's going to take something from me. I feel very insecure. I don't feel good. I don't feel love. I don't feel happy about it. I don't feel joyful about it. I don't feel nice at all. Hi, NR Amira. Oh, I think this is Amira. Hi, Amira. Nice seeing you over there in IG. And yeah, I'm live on 3 platforms at this point of time. I have IG, I have YouTube, I have Facebook as well. Okay, so you can hop onto Facebook or YouTube at the same time, so that when your question or your comment pops up, I can flash it out on the screen. So go back to the taker. So if we are to replace the word taker with receiver, how do you feel? Can you receive? So what I realized is, for last week, it was a very profound realization for me, that I realized, I can't receive, even though I have been going a lot of classes, going a lot of workshops as well, to kind of heal certain things, or to kind of let go certain vibes, and or let go certain perceptions or certain thoughts. But there is this thing inside me that I don't feel good to actually receive. And it's kind of like block me receiving help, block me asking for help, block me to receive love, even block me to receive anything. So I kind of judge a person who receives all the time with certain perception. And I'm not going to share it out over here. You let me know what you think. Yeah, Amira was on IG, I think, NR Amira. Yeah. Exactly, Eva, Body, Mind, Soul, especially my favorite host, Christina, helps me a lot. They give more positive vibes to my life. Eva, thank you very much, and that's one of the things that continuously move me to do something like this every night. There's always a saying that it doesn't matter. Of course, sometimes I am a bit demotivated. I must honest with everyone. I was a bit demotivated when the response wasn't that great. But a lot of time, all of you who are here and letting me know that this has somehow helped you in certain ways, I guess it meant a lot than having 1,000 overviews and no one feel anything. So with that, I want to say thank you for everyone who actually come in and find this impacted your life positively, especially Eva. I like Amy, who is providing lots of ideas to Eva in terms of how to do that. So all I wanted to say is, if we are to change the word taker to giver, how do we feel? That's the first thing. And do we allow ourselves to receive? Change the word taker to receiver. How do we feel? And do we allow ourselves to receive? Because it is a universal law of a give and take. I feel it is a universal law, or it's a balanced energy to give and receive. But with one beautiful foundation. You give without any expectation. At the same time, you receive without any expectation. And also the I would say the first most important foundation is you give with your feeling of love. You feel love, therefore you give. You feel blessed, therefore you give. You feel happy, therefore you give. You feel joyful, therefore you give. You feel great, therefore you give. You feel abundant, therefore you give. It's the same for receive. When you receive, you feel blessed. You feel you are being pampered. You feel you are being loved. You feel you have that abundance. You feel gratitude. You feel grateful. You know, when we come from this foundation, every little things that happen in our life, whether we are in the role of giving or whether we are in the role of taking, you feel great. You have no other thoughts. You have no other expectation. And that is why, and that is how I believe we can enjoy life even more, no matter how many lemons thrown to us. You know, it's the same it's the same attitude of how we face our life. How did you give back to your life? What did you give to your life? And how did you receive from what life has prepared for you? You know, what I realized so deep is because I have so much expectation with my life. I'm such a harsh person to myself. And I think I'm going to share more about this in another topic when it comes to body, you know, body and physical. And this is one of the I would say this is one of the things that really, 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 really give me so many gifts in this year, you know. So, do you receive with feeling blessed? Do you receive with feeling great with your body? Do you feel great with whatever that lives have prepared for you? It's not to you. So when I say, are you a giver or a taker? It is not just about receiving a gift, receiving a help, giving a gift, giving a help. But it is also, how did you give to your life? What have you been giving to your life? How did you receive and respond and take from your life as well? All these small little things count. I always aim, for me, I always wish to be a person that truly can inspire hope for everyone who are at their crossroad. I always hope that, you know, I will be that person to inspire a person to move forward, or at least inspire hope, inspire you to be able to see some light at the tunnel that you're walking. And of course, there are challenges that happens to me as well. I must say that, you know, but I always believe it is for the highest good. And with this, are you a giver or a taker? And if we are giving and receiving and taking with that heart of gratitude, with that heart of love, with that heart of feeling blessed, I believe, okay, this is I believe, yeah. I believe, yeah. I have to put disclaimer, it's not body, mind, soul, belief, it's I believe. Nothing could go wrong, you know, because everything happened is at the appropriateness, it's at the right time. And it took me a long while to come to a balanced realization that I can have both. I can be a giver, at the same time, I can be a receiver or a taker, as long as I come from that space of love. I come from that space of gratitude. I come from that space of being enough. Yes, exactly. Like what Johnny said, which I call him wasting all the time. When receiving, feel it for a few seconds. That's what I remember during class. Yeah. So one of the class, our mentor Sky Cole did mention about this. Yeah. Wei Sing, Johnny, let me know, is it from Sky? I remember it was from Sky. That to break that cycle of not feeling good to receive is when you receive something, whether it's from your life, whether it's from a person, whether it's from a situation, you know, whether it's a present, hold that thing in your heart. If it's a physical thing, it's so easy to hold, right? You just hold it and look at it, you know, for a few seconds. Feel this happy, joyous feeling. If you need something to truly feel it, let me tell you, you can do this. You can actually claim this gift of joy, which is a free giveaway And a lot of people will text us and ask, is it true that it's free? Sometimes, we just can't trust and believe good things are free for everyone as well. So it is free for everyone. If you have not claimed your free gift of joy, it comes with a lip butter from Ola Natura, and I love this lip butter personally. It comes with the Body Mind Soul magazine volume 23, and why we pick volume 23 is because it is it's one of the beginning of a volume in year 2020. It comes with lots of guidance how to start a year greater, even though once again, Body Mind Soul magazine, it's always, the content are evergreen. Even though we published years ago, it is still applicable for the year 2022. Okay. At the same time, you also get a 20 minutes emotional wellness screening that will actually test your happiness and stress level. Yeah. So I have Kelvin over here. I just saw your comment. Hi, Kelvin. Hello. Wow. Today I have lots of people joining me. Johnny over here, he mentioned awareness. Yes, it is that awareness. And Eva, yes, it is free as long as with condition that you are a Body Mind Soul community member residing in Malaysia. You can opt to collect it at our office, which is the Golden Space, our holding company, or you can also pay for the delivery cost or the delivery fee to deliver it straight to your doorstep. We deliver Malaysia wide. East Malaysia as well as West Malaysia, as long as you pay for the delivery fee. With just one condition, you need to actually claim that, join Body Mind Soul community, or you just claim this thing right away. I'm going to publish it, the link over here. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Amira is on IG saying, practice these tips and tricks and we can be a successful giver in no time. Amira, it's not just about giving, it's also about receiving. Not just to give, but also to receive. Do you allow yourself to receive? You need to observe and have that awareness to receive. One of the things is, if you need something to actually, receive and have that inside your hand to feel how you feel when you receive something, claim the gift of joy. Amira, I would say that, you just go to www.bodymindsoul.com.my and just click on the image of a gift of joy that pop up right in front of you, and you will direct straight to that link where you can redeem this. Okay. So I think Eva just hop onto IG as well. Okay. So yeah, so it is free. So I would say, you know what? I hope tonight has been a great night for everyone prior to Chinese New Year, so that when we receive an ang pao from anyone or everyone, we have more awareness. What space are we coming from to receive? One of the things that I realized when I got older, I was about to end this, but I just feel like to share this with everyone. One of the things that I realized when I got older, right? I feel so embarrassed to receive ang pao. And years later, I realized this is so ridiculous to have feeling so embarrassed to receive ang pao, because in the Chinese custom, it's those who are not married will have the ang pao, right? So there are a lot of mixture emotions, but one of the things about receiving and giving over here that I wanted to mention to everyone is, why should we, when we have that ang pao, no matter who gives to us, whether it's our friend, feel that abundance, feel that blessing, feel that joy? I believe this is truly what we need right now. And with that, our Chinese New Year, our celebration, whether it's Malay Hari Raya, we still have the green pao, right? The green pao, yeah, and Dred Raya. The Chinese New Year as well, we have the ang pao, which is the red packet, right? Feel it. Truly, truly feel it. And then you can magnify, you can double fold this, you can triple fold this feeling. Allow ourselves to be happy, whether we are giving or receiving. One of the trick, again, as little expectation as you can be. With that, I will say good night to everyone. Thank you very much. And if you have question about how to claim your redeem the gift of joy, again, I must explain this. The gift of joy is closing on the 23rd of January, meaning this Sunday is the last day for all of us to actually claim these. And of course, the screening is extended to February of 28. February 28. You can still come in for the screening. And if you just want the lip butter to moisture your lip, if you have cracked lips but no one to kiss with during your Valentine's Day, nothing wrong with it. You can have other solution because I love the lip butter myself. All right, joke aside, have a great evening, everyone. And tomorrow, once again, we are taking a break for tomorrow, and we will definitely see you soon after Chinese New Year with our TGIF as well as our Body Mind Soul week and Saturday live talk. With that, I'll say good night, everyone. Have a good dream, have a sweet dream, and have a great Chinese New Year. And let's see next week, Friday. You guys are free to join us to also share about Chinese New Year as well. With that, if not, I will wish everyone 恭喜發財，新年快樂，大吉大利，萬事如意，心想事成。It means have a great tiger year and happy Chinese New Year. Have a prosperous life. Have a joyful life. Have your wish come true as well. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Good night.